The next coin on our list has broken records, shocked collectors, and left experts speechless. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, now's the time. We've got more treasure waiting. Next in line is a coin that millions of Americans have handled, but almost no one realizes what it could be worth. We're talking about the 1984 D Washington quarter dollar. And just take a look at this one. It's got the scars of time. Circulated, scuffed, worn down from decades of life. The fields are flat, Washington's cheek is nearly smooth, and the luster, long gone. But don't let that fool you, because hidden inside this beat-up coin is a collector's bombshell just waiting to explode. You see, 1984 was a strange year for U.S. coinage. The economy was bouncing back from recession, and the Denver Mint was running hot. Over 546 million quarters were struck that year, and with a number that massive, you'd think every one of them is common. But that's not exactly true, because buried among those hundreds of millions are just a few coins that came out very, very wrong, and today they're worth staggering amounts. Let's start with one of the most infamous examples, a 1984 D quarter struck on a copper penny planchet. Yep, that's right. Somehow, a blank meant for a Lincoln cent slipped into the quarter press. The coin came out smaller, red in color, and weighing less than it should. The value, $14,500 at auction, and it was found, get this, in a handful of spare change at a gas station in Arkansas. But wait, it gets better. A small number of 1984 D quarters were minted with major off-center strikes, where as much as 30% of the coin's design is missing. Most of these were caught and destroyed by the mint, but a few escaped into the wild. One of them, despite being heavily circulated, sold for $7,100. Why? Because it's visibly flawed but authentically rare. That's a one-two punch collectors can't resist. And then there's the true showstopper. Only a couple known examples exist of a 1984 D Washington quarter that was struck twice, a rare double strike error where the coin was ejected and reinserted improperly. That caused Washington's image to appear twice, slightly rotated, like a haunting coin from another dimension. One of those coins fetched $28,000. And it wasn't in mint state. It was a coin that had clearly been used, passed from hand to hand, lost and found, unnoticed for decades. Now think about that. How many more are out there? Could one be sitting in an old cookie jar on your kitchen shelf, or inside a dusty tin your parents use for emergency laundry change? These coins don't just exist in glass cases at auctions. They're out there, waiting to be found. And most look just like this one. Ordinary, worn, faded. And here's something truly wild. A 1984 D quarter was even discovered with a partial collar strike, which means the coin was only partially held in place when struck. It left one edge bloated, misshapen, almost bulging out. That coin sold for $12,000. And again, it was circulated, it looked used, but it was rare enough to turn heads in the collecting world. All this from a year many collectors skip right past. It's almost poetic. A coin that's lived through generations of vending machines, car washes, laundromats, and supermarket carts could be secretly worth more than a luxury car. That's what makes the 1984 D Washington quarter such a shocker. You don't need a flawless coin to strike gold. Sometimes the used ones are hiding the real treasure. And don't go anywhere, because the next coin coming up on our list, it's a record breaker. Scarce, stunning, and soaked in mystery. And its price tag will have your heart pounding. If you're loving the surprises so far, hit that subscribe button now. We've got even more incredible quarters coming your way.